Sisters, welcome. Please, you people should come and hear what I am hearing. I want us to dissect this together. This is a serious matter. This woman, this lady, she claimed that she is an Igbo woman, but she's a Muslim. She used to go to Catholic church before. She's a Catholic, but she converted from Catholic to Muslim.
Let me surprise you with something, which wouldn't surprise Ghanaians. If you're from Nigeria, watch this. Watch this. In case you don't know what's going on there, that is a Muslim girl dressed in a full Muslim regalia attire, but she's in a church.
Welcome back, guys. Please, I need you all to pay rapt attention to this exposition. This is a very, very interesting one that you all need to know. And before you ask, what is it all about? This is about the reason or the secret why Ghana, the religion in Ghana is quite different from Nigeria. When I say the religion in Ghana, I mean how the Muslims and the Christians intermarry, interrelate, coexist, unite, and live together in peace, oneness, and unity. In this video I'm about to show you, first of all, is a video of a Nigerian lady. You know her, popular Nigerian lady Lisa, where she was analyzing about a Nigerian and from the Igbo tribe who was complaining that people don't accept her because she's an Igbo who converted from Christianity to Muslim, and to think of the fact that she is an Igbo and she is now a Muslim, people are so surprised and they treat her in disdain in a certain way or stereotype her in a nutshell. Now, this my sister Lisa, you need to see the way she pieces this lady. She finished this lady in total, because this lady said she is an Igbo. She doesn't have the accent of an Igbo. And as a Christian converting to Muslim is like the worst thing ever that she feels this Igbo lady has done. This will tell you all, as Ghanaians, Nigerians, Africans, how Nigerian Muslim and Christians demarcate, differentiate, segregate themselves, stereotype themselves right here in Nigeria. Whilst on the other hand, it is not the same thing in Ghana. I just needed to give you the background knowledge, understanding, or backstory of what I'm telling you. So you will see how this Lisa, stereotyped this lady, turned her upside down, all in the name of she's a Muslim, Christian converted to Muslim. Like the vibe or the energy is like, how dare you? You are even claiming you are an Igbo and you are saying you are converting to a Muslim. In Nigeria, this is a deep secret. Listen, Nigerian Christians regard the Muslims as the devil himself, demons themselves. That is the truth. That is to tell you that the Muslim religion has nothing to do with Christianity. They see it as light and darkness. In fact, in the comment section of this Lisa's video, some people were saying, how can a Christian convert to Muslim? It's like going from light to darkness, and they can never relate, marry, eat together, stay together. In most cases, for the vast majority of Nigerians, this is the knowledge you need to know as a foreigner, an African, a Ghanaian, about Nigerian religion. Per Christian, per Muslims. I'm not talking about the Hinduism or those ones. I'm talking about the key major religion everybody literally knows and understand. So watch these videos first. You will see how Chimdi exposed a Muslim in the church in Ghana worshipping a Muslim. Then you will also see another video where the king of Ashanti, the greatest king of Ashanti, did give out some portions of land, acres of land, worth millions of dollars to the Muslims to build their mosques. To build their mosques in a Christian community. Oh my God, leave these people called Ghana, because you can't compare. I have at least explained a lot. So watch these videos to the end. When we come back, we'll summarize. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's watch.
Sisters, welcome. Please, you people should come and hear what I am hearing. I want us to dissect this together. This is a serious matter. This woman, this lady, she claimed that she is an Igbo woman, but she's a Muslim. She used to go to Catholic church before. She's a Catholic, but she converted from Catholic to Muslim, Islam now. But the serious issue is that she is facing challenges, discrimination, because say she be Igbo Muslim. Anywhere she goes, she presents her name, she presents her documents. They will say, your name is Amakobi. I'm giving instance because she did not even mention her name. Her name is Amakobi. That they expect that people that are coming from Igbo should be Christians and not Muslims. So she's facing this constant discrimination of where she will have to continue explaining herself. That she has been explaining herself, that she's an Igbo woman, but she's a Muslim. And there is nothing wrong in converting from Christianity to Islam. My people, I want you to pay attention to details. Please, her accent, her intonation and pronunciation, the way she is talking, she's not sounding like an Igbo woman. Even if they born her for not, they born me for Kano State, but I can't sound like an advocate, I can't sound like a malam. She's not sounding like an Igbo woman. This is looking like an imposter, but I want you to watch the Igbo woman who converted from Catholic to Islam. Say that she has a lot of problem after her conversion. She explain herself every day and they can't even believe her. They are discriminating her like you are not Igbo people Muslim. I want you to watch, please.
I remember during the course of registration for NYSC and me presenting my documents to the officers, and most times when they see my name and then they look at me and see how I'm dressed, they will be like, are you sure this is your document? And I was like, yes, it is. And they will be like, you are Igbo. How come you are Igbo and you're dressed like this? And I will be like, it's because I'm a Muslim. And this question goes on and on with having to explain myself to strangers that are trying to probe and verify my identity, as if every Igbo is supposed to be a particular religion. Some of them would even go as far as asking me to speak to them in Igbo for them to verify that I am actually who I say I am. And others would be like, oh, you are so beautiful to be covered like this, as if my beauty is for public display. And that's one thing I like about Islam, the fact that you are not judged for how your appearance or how you look, but you are being judged for your character, how you carry yourself, and also your intellect. Another challenge that I've noticed that most reverts face is that in the beginning, after taking your Shahada, you have a lot of support and there are a lot of people around you. But then with time, those people, the efforts and the support that they give you would fade with time. And it's important for us to note that taking the step to be a Muslim is a personal journey. It's not a journey with a crowd. It's something that you choose to believe in. So at some point, when you don't receive that same support that you received in the beginning, you tend to feel a bit lonely. And if you're not strong at that time and you don't understand why things are being the way it is, that's the point that I found out that most reverts tend to leave Islam. So if you don't really understand that, at some point you would feel isolated, at some point you feel lonely, seeing people celebrating Eid or even during Ramadan, fasting with their family and breaking their fast with their family, you would start feeling a bit lonely because you wish that you have your family to do that with. And during those times, that is the trial time for most reverts. And if you're not strong in your deen, that's when I noticed that most reverts leave Islam. So one thing I would advise for each and every one of us that are looking into becoming a Muslim, if you're choosing to take this journey, understand that it's a personal journey. It's something that you have to be steadfast. You shouldn't expect much from people because at the end of the day, people have their flaws. And if you're able to scale through that time and to understand it, then you don't have any other thing to worry about. It's important to reflect on the Quran verse, Quran 286, where Allah said, La yukallifu Allahu nafsan illa husaha, that Allah does not burden a soul more than it can bear. So in those moments, I kept reminding myself of this verse and also reminding myself of the reasons why I chose to come to Islam during that moment of isolation and feeling lonely, because those were the things that helped me to scale through when I reminded myself that I chose this religion because I truly believed that there is only one God and that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his final messenger.
How is this person an Igbo woman? Are you hearing the pronunciation? Are you hearing the intonation? Is this thing sounding like an Igbo woman? Even if the person were lost for another country, for another place. Nothing close to Igbo intonation. She said Igbo is Igbo. No, this is an impostor. If she is really an Igbo lady, her parents, their sister, I don't know what to call you, because you say you are Igbo woman, but you are sounding like Hausa, you are sounding like a Fulani, you are sounding like a Nuri, you are sounding like a Northerner, all those Northwest, Northeast people. This is nothing any close to being Igbo. Children, when they're born for abroad, they even sound more Igbotic more than you will claim say you are an Igbo woman, and you are sounding like a pure Hausa. Now supposed to be this. Just to, you know, what they don't start one agenda that Igbos are really converting to Islam. If she's really an Igbo person, or if she's really an Igbo woman, her parents have failed her. Your parents failed. Go and trace it. There is something wrong in your DNA. Oh, we really felt wrong with this woman being an Igbo person. How can you be an Igbo woman and what I'm hearing is Onunda Hausa, Onunda Aboki, Onumalam? Your parents don't teach you how to speak Igbo. No, I can't believe it. Even if her mother is Igbo, her father is Igbo, mother Hausa, and maybe the mother tongue she use, at least she go hear her own father. When the father they speak, she go hear something, and she will sound reasonable. Now, let's even say that you are Igbo woman, because many of you are lost. Let's give her the pass mark. Say, okay, now Igbo, where they lost in exile. She was lost. She forgot her language. She forgot the way where Igbo people they take sound. When Igbo man or woman open mouth to talk, you go not say that Igbo person they talk. And you can't cover the sun if you open your mouth to talk. I say no nya wonwafo. Onya wonwafo. Olu kono na aso Sunday Yoruba ke na aso, ma aso nda undugu ke na aso. Yeso kwara ime bokara na nugu ku. I say no nya wonyugu. Even if Igbo person they speak Hausa, you go still they hear that Igbo intonation for that Hausa. You are not in anything close to being Igbo. And that is why I said your father, your mother failed you peradventure. Say you be Igbo woman. Okay, let us give her the credit. She's Igbo woman. She's an Igbo woman, but her parents sold their culture, tradition for Hausa. You say you are facing discrimination and you are being isolated because say you convert. You leave Catholic Church. Go join Islam. You have freedom of worship, freedom of religion. Worship any God where you want worship. Worship anything where you want worship. But there is something you people, whether you girls or you boys or you women, where they convert from Christianity to Islam, there is something you don't know about Islam. Islam is dominated by Northerners in Nigeria. And not that they dominated. Aside that them get up, like they have embraced it wholeheartedly. Once they see another tribe converting, though they might be happy at the initial stage that you've converted, they are winning more souls for Allah.
Let me surprise you with something, which wouldn't surprise Ghanaians. If you're from Nigeria, watch this. Watch this. In case you don't know what's going on there, that is a Muslim girl dressed in a full Muslim regalia attire, but she's in a church dancing more than Christian. Ghanaians will wonder why I'm laughing. You don't know, my brothers. Please forgive me. You don't know. You will never know. You won't know. Look at that beautiful lady. Oh, and you know one thing with Ghanaians. Oh God. See, if you think I'm playing a favor card, when I talk about how beautiful South African ladies are, how beautiful Ghanaian ladies are, please come and prove me wrong in the comment section. I say this to people. There is something about Nigerian ladies when you look at them. You will see that indiscipline is written all over their face. That lack of discipline, that waywardness, that irresponsibilities, that's being, that prostitutional nature. It's even in mothers, the way they dress, the way they look. But in Ghana, there's something let me leave out South African ladies for now. Let me talk about a Ghanaian lady. See, that Ghanaian girl, that they said acted porn, whatever, is it Daily Dash? Look at her face. You will still see discipline. Oh Jesus. I don't know. You will still see that academia written all over her face. Though she's doing what she's doing now. But somehow, when you sit down with this girl and interact or come to her, you see there's something here. It's just that she was not, moved aright. Maybe owing to certain entanglement. This is not an excuse I'm giving to her. But I'm trying to tell you that in the Nigerian case, our ladies, even the ones that you can give respect, the one probably studying medicine or a medical doctor in Nigeria, Nigerian lady, still has that iota of prostitution in her. They still see that iota of prostitution in her. They are saucy, they are rude, they are unacademic, they are uncivil, they are desperate, they are primitive, they are timid. But then when you look at a Ghanaian woman, normally I've been seeing your actresses, Jackie Appiah. When you look at these girls, there's this wife, I don't know how to explain it. I'm looking for the direct thing. There's this wife material that there's this decency and moderation you begin to see resonating in there. But you can never see this with Nigerians. You will never see this with Nigerians. I'm telling you. You won't. No matter if you can't even see it in Nigeria. You won't even see it with your pastor's wife. You don't see that decency and moderation even in your pastor's wife. You don't. Go to House on the Rock. You don't see it. What you'll be seeing is criminality. Criminality. It's only when they begin to get older that they notice now we don't need anything. Yeah, we can come and act like the veins of Christ flows through us. But when they were young, you will never see an iota of decency or moderation or modesty in them. You will never see it in Nigerian ladies. And this is owed to Nigerian men, because our ladies are exactly the evidence of our mentality as men. Look at her. She's a Muslim girl. Oh yeah, in church. She's dancing her heart out. A Muslim girl. Whereas in Nigeria, the Muslim girl is struggling to convert you to a Muslim, while the Christian girl is telling you her own parish is the best. She's trying to tell you, and she can't even give you a reasonable note on why hers is the best and yours is not it. A Muslim girl, when things like this happen, how can there be any form of tribalism or religious crisis in such a society? It is a society that has a superior knowledge. It is only lack of knowledge that destroys the society, and you can see that with our Nigeria. Everyone here, it's lack of knowledge that makes you become selfish, and every single time you're thinking of what you're going to benefit, which limits you and blinds you from seeing beyond your nostril. You can't see beyond your nostril. The only thing you can see is your nostril, and then you can't even see far. You can't even see beyond yourself. In knowing that the decisions you're making owing to selfishness would eventually grow to become a monster that will destroy not just you, but your families. Your families and well-wishers and your acquaintances. Let's put it that way. That is a Ghanaian Muslim girl. In fact, let me put it that way. I'm sorry I used the Muslim girl just because of her religion, but I'm supposed to say that is a Ghanaian. But because she came to church, and I want to propagate, I want to show Nigerians how superior-minded Ghanaians are. That's why they are the goats. That's why Ghana are elder brothers. Ghanaians and South Africans are chosen. And if you people keep waiting for Nigerians, for Africa to rule, you see what they did to Cristiano Ronaldo in 2022 World Cup. Sideline them on the bench. Put them on the bench and move.
Also, on one club, as I teach you, mom, Obana Nasu. Young. Say somewhere brown or TV man or run club Mumbaze. Or to one of my bro, Lisa Mayano and Woo. To start Yadino, Million you know, 2.28 billion, and Yadino. Say 280 billion, and Yadino. Also, I catch out and said, TV man, 280 billion, that's all the person in here. Sassy me, I'm here. Me, I should have this by we're telling them, Capra Gawun here. Young. Also, catch out and said, come on, down there, me, I'm here. Me, I saw me, see one. Seven, listen, I must with this thing. We're telling them. Somebody said that me and the matrix are also being created. Young. Sitting there, come out. I said, yeah, Nakuma Daso, and Papa was someone, the women in the house at the rain and routine and that was hey.
Guys, did you actually confirm what I was saying? It is the way this my sister Lisa that accepted this lady because she said she's a Christian converted to Muslim. She denied her into asking where is the accent, how is the accent, how is she an Igbo, she's an imposter, she's this, she's that. Did you guys hear it? This is typically the behavior of Nigerian Christians to Muslims and vice versa, Muslims to Christians. The Muslims are not even any way better because the Sharia law they practice, you break any of their law or you speak ill against them, they will destroy you, they will stone you to death, unalive you in any way which way ever. They don't even mean well for the Christians. So this is to tell you the core rivalry, foundational dysfunctionality of the religion in Nigeria, likened to Ghana. But you see, you can never differentiate a Christian from a Muslim in Ghana. And I believe it's like this in some other countries, which is what it's supposed to be. Are you guys seeing it now? Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? So next time, I want you all to understand that the practice of religion, the relationship of the Christians and Muslims in Ghana is different from that of Nigeria. Like Nigeria see Muslims as people in the dark, Satan, the devil, demons. Why? The same vice versa for the Muslims to Nigeria. Why in Ghana it is a different thing? The bone of contention, the lessons to learn, and the summary of everything is this. If I were to choose how people should live, what people should learn and take home, is the exemplary life of Ghanaians, both in their culture, their tradition, their upbringing, and most importantly for today, their religion. Nothing more, nothing less. That as human beings, religion aside, whether you're a Christian or Muslims, you are first humans. Humanity first. South Africans call it Ubuntu before any other thing. Because if we say we serve God, we worship God, we are practicing Christianity, we are the Muslim practice, everything should evolve around humanity. It's humanity before you talk about anything ever. So I wonder why and when Nigerians will begin to think differently and act differently as the Ghanaians do. Take these lessons from Ghana, run with it and work with it if you're a Nigerian, because I know we have a long way to go. This battle is endless. It's not going to end today. This is where I say, let me draw the line. What do you learn from today's episode? Let me know in the comment section. If you watched this, and thank you, like this video, share it for more people to see, because this is the bitter truth nobody will tell you. But I, Chivik, without sentiment, emotions, no bias, I am telling you for free. Thank you for watching. Stay subscribed if you like it on here. I'm sure we're going to see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.